प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में हो, अव्यक्त वतन में हो, हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में हो, उस मीठे से वतन में।
Om Shanti. Taking everyone's loveful remembrances. When I went to offer bhog to Baba, it's bhog for our respected ancestor soul, Didi Mohini, and then also we celebrate also it is as Kumar's Day. So when Baba start giving us very, very loveful drishti, and in Baba's drishti, he was creating kind of, it's like looking at the fortune of every child and then working with the fortune of every child. And because most of the work which Baba does is through drishti, his light, his love, his might. So I was also taking drishti. And then I said, Baba, I brought bhog on behalf of the family for Didi, and Baba invoked Didi. Then I said, Baba, we also have a small gathering of kumars today. So Baba invoked all Baba's children there in several regions. Baba accepted both and also made Didi accept both. And after a few moments, Baba looked at me. Baba said, Baba is making everyone's fortune unlimited. So I was looking at Baba, what he means by unlimited. Baba said there are many limits. Sometimes it's your personal limits. You find it easy to do certain things, and some things you find difficult. But today Baba is giving blessing to the children that your inner limits will also be removed. And also there are limits externally, physically also. Some things we are able to do to a certain extent. But today Baba is blessing that Baba is removing all our limits in a way its boundaries and making all of us, our fortune, unlimited. And then Baba looked at me because since I took spiritual birth, Didi Mohini was in Delhi. And that's where I took my spiritual birth or start taking knowledge. So my sustenance and training, we use the word training, but it's more like what is taught to us, whether personally or in the classroom, but also a lot of personal. It can be advice, could be direction, also corrections, whatever was through Didi. She wanted everyone. She always said that there are many BKs, but you have to be example. And when you are right example, anyone who looks at you, it's easy for them to follow. They find path very clear. And you get blessings of that. But if you are not a good example, then they get confused or they don't know which path to take, what is right, what is wrong. So be a good example is really what Baba would like each one of us to be. And after that, Baba said, Baba's each child is valuable, Baba's each child is special. But today, because you are mentioning about kumars, so Baba says kumars are most valuable. So I was looking, what about, Baba said kumaris are definitely, is the confluence age where Baba comes and put the urn on the mothers and form the trust of kumaris. But kumars, each kumar, Baba said, has very, very special role. And why Baba today created unlimited, everything unlimited fortune. And then Baba gave example that many kumars came in Yagya. And then we start calling them dadas, like Vishwaratan Dada, Chandras Dada, who else was there? So, Anand Kishore Dada, Vishwaratan, all these are dadas, but they came as kumars. Now we don't call dadas, but we have many examples. So kumars have very, very special role to play. Their renunciation and purity, Baba says, you get manifold return of that. But sometimes Baba doesn't notice that much intoxication. So Baba said that every kumar is very good in whether it comes to studies or job or anything they do. But now each one has to specialize to serve Yagya in a very, very special way. So today Baba wants each kumar to look at oneself and say, what special I can contribute to Yagya? What special role I can play for sustaining the Yagya? So that's how Baba was talking to Kumars. And then I looked at Didi and I said, because Didi came to New York in 1980, 81, 80, 80. Right? And then she went to Guyana, Caribbean, all the places. And She was the first one. We took her to UN and she met some of the top UN personals, and they were very touched with whatever she was saying. And that's the time she gave blessing to us for the UN. And I think after that, Dadi Prakashmani came in. But first was Didi Mohini. Hmm? Out of India. So she was giving drishti and was looking at her, and I was to take more inspiration of what she wants us so that the yajna can get accomplished. And Baba has created this yajna, and it's our responsibility to make sure that whatever we do is towards the glorification of Baba and accomplishment of yajna. So then Baba gave drishti to all the kumars and everyone here. And then Baba gave lots of love to each one of you. Om Shanti.
हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
प्राप्ति के रूप में देखो, अगर मानो कोई कारण से आपका नाम गुप्त है और आप समझते हो कि मेरा नाम होना चाहिए यथार्थ, फिर भी अगर मानो किसी आत्मा से हिसाब किताब के कारण या उसके संस्कार के कारण भी आपका नाम होना चाहिए, लेकिन होता नहीं है। आप राइट हो, वो रॉन्ग है, फिर भी विजय माला में आपका नाम निश्चित है। इसीलिए इसकी भी परवाह नहीं कर। इस रूप में माया ज्यादा आती, इसलिए अभी गलती से नाम मिस हो भी गया, कोई अर्जा नहीं, लेकिन विजय माला में आपका नाम मिस नहीं हो सकता। पहले आपका नाम, तो अपने नाम की महिमा याद रखो कि मेरा नाम बाप के दिल पर है, विजय माला में है, अंत तक मेरा नाम सेवा कर रहा है। और मान कितना है आपका? भगवान ने भी आपको अपने से आगे रखा है ना। पहले बच्चे कहती है या पहले बाप? पहले बच्चे। तो जब स्वयं बाप ने मान दे दिया, कितना आपका मान है, उसका प्रूफ देखो कि आपके जड़ चित्रों का भी लास्ट जन्म तक कितना मान है। से श्रेष्ठ मान अब तक आपके चित्रों का भी ये प्रूफ है आपकी। जब चित्र ही आपके इतने माननीय है, पूजनीय है, तो जिसका मान रखा जाता है उसको पूजनीय माना जाता है। हमेश्वरों को पूज्य कहते हैं ना, हमारे पूजनीय पूज्य। तो आपकी तो प्रैक्टिकल प्रूफ है कि आपके चित्रों का भी मान है। तो चैतन्य है तब तो चित्रों का भी मान है।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. With the feeling of being an instrument and being humble, construct the new world, the fruit of contentment. By considering yourself to be an instrument soul, two specialities will be visible in your practical form. First, through humility, you will always carry out constructive work. Second, you will constantly eat and feed others the fruit of contentment. By considering yourself to be an instrument, you will experience yourself to be detached and loving to the Father. The word I will finish by saying Baba, Baba, instead of I. Everyone's intellect will be drawn to the Father, and they will experience special power. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. So today is a very special day. It's Mohini Didi's day, and we did offer bhog to Baba, and we heard beautiful message. So now we will do the series, and after series we have something about Mohini Didi and also something special. So stay back with us. So today is day 28, with the feeling of being an instrument and being humble, construct the new world. Today's topic, the fruit of contentment. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. How is everyone? Good? Okay? Yes? Whole Avyakti Parivar, everyone is okay. Yeah. How many of you have met Didi Mohini? Can I see hands? In Avyakti Parivar and in here Avyakti Parivar. How many of you have met Didi? 1, 2, 3. Oh, only 3. There are a lot of stories connected with Didi and her mother, We used to call her Queen Mother. Not from very, not middle class, upper middle, but very wealthy family. And both of them, mother and daughter, decided to come to Yagya. That was just the beginning, when Brahma Baba had just began, and they came and they both surrendered. So why we call her Queen? Because she was very delicate, very, very beautiful, short, but very delicate, but very loving. And she used to tell us that if you want to be a good BK, then just every time just surrender and bow. So we never understood, but with the time, now when we are listening to humility, with the awareness of being an instrument of God, and humility is the power which will help us to construct, to mend things, right? Because every moment in the life, so many things happen where there is conflict or lack of contentment, or sometimes many different situations. So how do we help souls so that they can have contentment? And also not one thing which we all have to be very careful is not to react to any situation. We have to respond, but when we react, then we say something, then those things can be repeated. Then the relationships really become more like distant relationship, becomes difficult. So how do we sensibly, with humility, try to create good relationships? And when relationships are good, then it's very easy to expand Baba's service or stability of Baba's homes anywhere. So 3 words: nimit, instrument, humble, and constructive, nirman. But today Baba is giving us homework for tomorrow, that when you have all these 3, so instrument is the awareness, humility in our attitude, in our drishti, in our words and actions. And in the task is constructive. So then there is the fruit which you get from when you have all these 3, is the fruit of contentment. Contentment definitely is all attainments. This Baba had been talking in the Murli. But there are some souls we find they have by nature contentment. But there are some they quickly get like doubts or suspicion or somewhere lack of contentment. So Baba says, but instead of working on contentment, I want to have contentment, work on these 3 and experience the fruit of contentment. And these 3 words are instrument, humility, and constructive. Nimit, nirman, and nirman. So, by considering yourself to be an instrument, 2 specialties will be visible in your practical form. Yeah, you check. The first is that through humility, you will always carry out constructive work. Souls come. It's like 2 souls. They both have difficulty because of whatever reason. And if I look at both and I remain neutral, try to see that they both can experience Baba's love, they both can think about deep spirituality, somewhere, some of the spiritual aspects in their lives, then I don't have to spend a lot of time on what this one says, what other one says. So even if you try to negotiate, everything, is on both sides. Some things are lacking in one, other things are lacking in other. And you're not instantly able to help them to change, right? But how to bring some kind of contentment or helping them to see they need to make more efforts. Because only solution is through our spirituality. But if I join in one of them and say, you are right, that means other one is not right. And actually, both are right and both are wrong, right? In certain things, both are right. Certain things, both have to change some of the things. So every moment, the aim is to be constructive. And also, Dadi Janki used to teach us, let everyone feel their value. Let everyone feel that I am accepted by Baba. I belong to the family. Whatever are common experiences every Baba's child looks for. So it's a very interesting practice when we do it. So Baba says, you will constantly eat the fruit of contentment and also feed others the fruit of contentment. Then many say, oh, okay, for myself I can manage. But how to have contentment for others? So, but it works if you all think about it, that you eat the fruit of contentment and feed the fruit of contentment. By considering yourself to be an instrument, what will happen? You will experience yourself to be detached and lovely, detached and loving to the Father. Sometimes we start taking responsibility, we are the ones. But if we say, okay, I am instrument, but it's Baba's task, Baba will do. Wherever I cannot do, Baba will do. At least through our intellect, we surrender and we give responsibility to Baba. And then, of course, it will come to our own intellect, certain things to decide, to discern and act. But many interesting games in drama, one is able to see, but to be detached. If there are a lot of wasteful thoughts, because I'm not detached. But if you are detached and loving to the Father, and the word I will finish by saying, Baba, Baba. So what happened instead of I? So when I'm using word Baba, instead of I, everyone's intellect will be drawn towards Baba. Because I'm saying Baba, your intellect will be drawn to Baba. And what happens? They will experience, they will at same time also experience power from Baba. It's very interesting, right? So their intellect will go towards Baba and they will experience power from Baba. So what Baba said yesterday, to have dress, the costume of humility and armor of humility. But today Baba is talking about the fruit which we get when we inculcate, become that and do whatever we have to do based on awareness of these three qualities, there will be fruit of contentment. So Baba said, eat the fruit and feed the fruit. Because Baba always said that one of the main examination you have to pass or pass with honor or get numbers is of contentment. Contentment in yourself, and anyone who comes in contact with you, you also feed them with the fruit of contentment. So reflect on that, practice, and see what are your experiences, and eat the fruit of contentment. Om Shanti.
क्या हुआ? तो ये खुद तो बहुत ही नजदीक थी उनके संबंध में और मिलती जुलती रही थी। तो एक बारी कार में थी, कार उन दिनों में बड़ी नई बात थी, तो कार में जा करके वही छोटा सा कमरा था और बाबा हाथ में गीता उठा करके और ओम की धुनें लगाती। तो पहले दिन जब ये गई तो इनको बड़ा अच्छा लगा। जरा वो उन दिनों में बहुत अमीरी होते और नामी ग्रामी होते, लेकिन मन का दुख लगा क्योंकि उनका लौकिक पति ने गुजर कर दिया, खत्म हो गया। तो इसके लिए कहाँ कहाँ इधर उधर जाती थी तो समझती थी ये भी खुशी ले, क्योंकि मित्र संबंधियों के साथ रहने में थोड़ा वो दुख का अंश मेरे पास भी रहा। बाकी तो देखे तो हर प्रकार से सुख था, और बाकी कोई भक्ति के भी संस्कार जो बड़ों को देखते थे नहीं, तो फिर ऐसे ही करते थे, दान पुण्य तीर्थ व्रत नियम और गीता भागवंत से अति प्यार था। बाकी जो कृष्ण की और गोपियों की वो जैसे कि अंदर कुछ लगन नहीं। तो मैं उनको देखती थी कैसे कृष्ण से मिलती, सिर्फ देखने की। खैर एक दिन तो वो जो इलोकिक माता गई थी, तो दूसरे दिन मेरे को वहां पहुंच करके और कार भेजी, और बड़ा नजदीक था तो मैं भी गई। तो मैं सामने ही जाते ही, दादा को तो कई बार देखा भी था, हम वहां पर जब बाबा के पास पहुंचे तो सामने जाते ही बैठते ही बाबा की दृष्टि मेरे तरफ और मेरी दृष्टि बाबा की तरफ। तो ऐसे भी नहीं कहेंगी तो हम ध्यान में गई, दिव्य दृष्टि में गई, लेकिन देखते ही यहाँ पर जो चक्कर रहा नहीं, एक लाइट का चक्कर इतना गोल, यहाँ पर हमने देखा, मेरी दृष्टि वहां ही रही। और बाबा समझता शायद ये ध्यान में गई है, परंतु मैं सुन भी रही हूँ, लेकिन सुनना तो वो बुद्धि में गीता क्या समझेंगे। बाकी लास्ट जब बाबा की ओम की धुनी रही, तो जैसे कि हम उस लव में लीन अथवा खोई, जो आवाज था, जो रस था, अर्थ नहीं समझा, और लाइट का पूरा ही समय, अभी तो एक सेकंड देखे नहीं, लेकिन पूरा ही समय जैसे कि मैंने लाइट देखी। तो उस समय मेरे को ये अंदर आया, यानी कोई सजाया कृष्ण नहीं देखा, लेकिन मुझे कृष्ण की भास आई, तो ये कृष्ण है, यही कृष्ण है। तो बाबा ने कहा, लेकिन सुनते भी सुना नहीं, बिल्कुल जैसे कि कृष्ण ही देखने में, इतनी रही आकर्षण। फिर तो वो दिन और आज दिन मैंने कभी मिस नहीं किया, तो मैं वही गोपी हूँ। बस ये जिगर जान में फिर नंबर 1 दूसरी बात आ गई, एक तो बाबा की आकर्षण, तो बस ये समझो कृष्ण है।
Especially Om Shanti to the Kumars Baba has said you're the most valuable. Today, you are the most valuable. Your renunciation, your purity, you are absolutely the most valuable. And so to the most valuable Kumars, we have a special Murli from Bab Dada.
कुमार सभी स्वमानधारी बनने के लिए आए थे और महावीर बन करके जा रहे हैं। प्लीज स्टैंड अप कुमार्स, बिगिन द सॉन्ग।
अच्छा है कुमार, डबल कुमार हो गए। एक दुनिया के हिसाब से भी कुमार हो और इस ब्रह्मांड जीवन में भी ब्रह्मा कुमार हो, तो डबल कुमार हो। डबल काम करना पड़ेगा। करेंगे वही पड़ा। दृढ़ संकल्प किया और सफलता हुई पड़ी। अच्छा लगा, अलग पट्टी की तो अच्छा लगा। अच्छा है। सभी अमर भव के वरदानी हो ना कुमार। अमर भव का वरदान मिला हुआ है ना, मिला हुआ है। अमर ही रहना। देखो कुमारों की संख्या देखो कितनी है। आधा क्लास तो कुमारों का है। कुमार अभी साधारण कुमार नहीं है। अभी कुमारों का टाइटल है। कौन से कुमार हो? ब्रह्मा कुमार तो ही, लेकिन ब्रह्मा कुमारों की विशेषता क्या है? कुमारों की विशेषता है कि सदा जहाँ भी अशांति होगी उसके शांति फैलाने वाले शांति दूत है। न मन की अशांति, न बाहर की अशांति। कुमारों का कार्य ही है। मुश्किल काम हार्ड वर्कर होते हैं ना, तो आज सबसे हार्ड में हार्ड वर्क है। अशांति को मिटाए, शांति दूत बन, शांति फैलन। ऐसे कुमार हो ना, हर ब्रह्मा कुमार को सकते हैं ना।
होगा जग में देवी राज, हर सर पे होंगे दो ताज। हम शिव की शान बढ़ाएंगे, हम स्वर्ग धरा पर लाएंगे। हम शिव की शान बढ़ाएंगे, हम स्वर्ग धरा पर लाएंगे।
हम स्वर्ग धरा पर लाएंगे,
हम स्वर्ग धरा पर लाएंगे, हम स्वर्ग धरा पर लाएंगे।
हम स्वर्ग धरा पर लाएंगे।
Shanti. Om Shanti, especially the Kumars. What a lovely, lovely blessing Baba gave you. But from Avyakti Parivar, from Didi Manmohini, from Baba, from Mohini Didi, we have a special blessing for you. This is to all the Kumars. You are a victorious jewel who conquers the heart of God through your honesty, courage, and truthfulness. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Shirin Ben. Yes, today is Didi's day, but also we are celebrating as Kumar's day. And here in Peace Village, we have few Baba's special Kumars have gathered here, and they were in front of Didi while offering bhog. And of course, there are many Kumars who are sitting in Avyakti Parivar in subtle form. And so it's very special, and you will get to see them. You will get to get the drishti from them definitely in the end. So please stay back. And before we move forward, I just want to go through tomorrow's schedule. Tomorrow is Saturday, and schedule Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Just to let you know that tomorrow is the day for Global Bhakti. And our Avyakti Parivar Zoom will be open from Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to night until night 8:30 p.m. Only in the afternoon when there is children class and youth class, that will be those timings will be just occupied for them. But other than that, the whole day Bhakti will be continuing in Avyakti Parivar. So after Amrit Vela, we'll continue with the meditation, and then from 6 to 7 is the meditation before Murli, and then Hindi Avyakt Murli by Mohini Didi until 8:30. Bhakti continues, and then Avyakti Children class from 1:30 to 3 p.m. Avyakti Youth class from 3 to 4 p.m. Evening, then Bhakti continues, and then our evening schedule with the Hindi series, meditation commentary by Didi, English series, and Avyakti journey chit chat with Mohini Didi and Brother Eric. So again, to let you all know, tomorrow is a Global Bhakti day. So whole day Bhakti will be on in Avyakti Parivar Zoom. So anybody who would like to join, you are most welcome to join. So now let's do our Avyakt Murli, and then of course Mohini Didi will also address all the Kumars, and we'll get to see all Kumars. So welcome to Avyakti Journey, Avyakt Murlis from 1969, speaking to the heart of an angel.
Avyakt Murli, 20th of May, 1971. the stage of being a bestower of fortune and knowledge and a bestower of blessings. Do you experience in yourselves both the virtues of a bestower of fortune and a bestower of blessings? Just as Baba is the bestower of fortune and knowledge and the bestower of blessings, in the same way, do you consider yourselves to be embodiments of both these attainments? The more you become a bestower of blessings, the more the power to give blessings as a bestower of blessings will increase. Do you experience both these, or do you simply have the part of being a bestower of knowledge at present, and that you will play the part of being a bestower of blessings at the end? What do you think? Some said that both parts are being played at this time, and some said that only one part was being played at present. To which souls do you give blessings, and for whom do you become a bestower of blessings? One is to give knowledge, and the other is to give it as a blessing. So are you a bestower of knowledge or a bestower of blessings? To whom do you give blessings? You become bestowers of knowledge, those who give knowledge anyway, but sometimes, as well as being a bestower of knowledge, you also have to become a bestower of blessings. When is that? For such souls who lack courage and are weak, but you have a desire for attaining something. For such souls, as well as being bestowers of knowledge, you especially also have to have pure feelings and good wishes to specially give power to them. So as well as being bestowers of knowledge, you also become bestowers of blessings. You give them extra power from yourself in the form of a blessing. So you have to give blessings as well as be a bestower. Therefore, you are both of these. Have you ever had this experience? On the path of devotion, blessings are received through vision because those souls are so weak that they're not able to imbibe knowledge. They themselves are not able to become effort makers, and they therefore have a desire for blessings, and they do attain something in the form of blessings. Therefore, when you see the desires of weak souls who come in front of you, and for whom you have feelings of mercy and compassion, you must become merciful. And with the help of all your powers, you must help to uplift them. This is a form of blessing. Now tell Baba, are you both of these or just one? You have to hold special programs for certain souls because they're not able to imbibe this through their own power. So you are the Shiv Shaktis who give the blessing of power. This is why you're told that you now have to do more service as a bestower of knowledge. At the end, there will be very little service of giving knowledge, but the service of giving blessings will be greater. This is why at the end, these sanskaras will merge in the souls who receive blessings, and then these merged sanskaras will emerge in the Copper Age in their form of devotees. So there is now the service of being a bestower of knowledge, and there will later be the service of being a bestower of blessings. Do you understand? To be continued. Om Shanti.
Baba has given a special title to all our brothers Kumars, and title is Ambassador of Peace. Peaceful within, and peaceful words, and peaceful interaction. So our good wishes, congratulations from the family to the Kumars. Om Shanti.
ईश्वर से जो प्रीत लगाए बन जाए वो गुणवान। ईश्वर से जो प्रीत लगाए बन जाए वो गुणवान। उच्च विचार शुभ कर्मों से, उच्च विचार शुभ कर्मों से जग में बनता सबसे महान, जग में बनता सबसे महान। ईश्वर से जो प्रीत लगाए बन जाए वो गुणवान, बन जाए वो गुणवान। दृष्टि नम्र जीवन से सबको वो सुख देता रे। शीतल दृष्टि नम्र जीवन से सबको वो सुख देता रे। जैसे बरसे झरझर बादल दिल से दुआएं लुटाता है। निर्मल चिंतन निस्वार्थ भाव से निर्मल चिंतन निस्वार्थ भाव से सुंदर रचता अपना जहान, सुंदर रचता अपना जहान। ईश्वर से जो प्रीत लगाए बन जाए वो गुणवान, बन जाए वो गुणवान। पिघले, कष्टों को सह कर खुद को बदले। जैसे धार से पत्थर पिघले, कष्टों को सह कर खुद को बदले। दृढ़ता की वो मूरत बनकर चलता विश्व कल्याण पथ पर, उसकी भावना बांटे करुणा। उसकी भावना बांटे करुणा। स्नेह शीतलता उसकी शान, स्नेह शीतलता उसकी शान। ईश्वर से जो प्रीत लगाए, बन जाए वो गुणवान, बन जाए वो गुणवान।
ओम शांति, ओम शांति।